off in working for a Bain McKenzie, spent now strategy consultancy. And what was conspicuous by that was there was actually nobody in that business, about 40 people who really understood sport. So I tried to make a name for myself as being the guy who knew something about the business of sport. And actually just got lucky. So a couple of projects came in that were in the football space. I was the natural person to put on the project. I was really the only one who knew what he was talking about. So to some extent, made my own look. These books around the office that have some sporting connotations to them and things, and goes around, comes around, and you get there in the end. I think probably the biggest piece of advice that I've been given is just to stay one step ahead of your comfort zone. I think this is an industry that's slowly professionalising, but the pace to that professionalising actually probably getting slightly quicker as we go. And so to that extent, it's behoving on all of us to be one step ahead, keep learning, keep pushing yourself. So when I thought I was good enough to maybe do a presentation to 10 or 15 people, I was trying to look for opportunities to do it 25. Just that's trying to challenge the way the traditional sports marketing agencies set up. We managed to do something that's pretty special and pretty different. So for my business partner, Gareth, that was undoubtedly the biggest achievement of our careers. I think um, from a leadership perspective, what, what I noticed in the sports space actually is it's firstly taking time to lead your business as opposed to taking time to lead client projects. So it's taking time to spend working on the business, actually on the business, in it, as well as just with clients. And so to that extent, we give our roles up. So my entire focus is to run the business. So business partner Gareth looks after our client work. And to that extent, I think great leaders are a combination of three things. They're able to provide a compelling vision of where the organisation is going, not next week, not next month, but 2, 3, 4 years time, and to marry that in terms of how you look after people with a blend of very high challenge, also very high support. And the most challenging times tough. Agency's busy. That's when the support sort of is most. If you hire the right kind of individuals, role model by a very, very long way. It's been a lady called Karen L, who set up Karen L consulting, turn ultimately into synergy and chair of the European Sponsorship Association. My chair was on the board there. What I particularly admired about Karen's business as she grew it was she was able to grow pace, but never ever compromise that priority on delivering great work to clients and to grow and scale a professional service business while you maintain that quality is a very tricky thing to do. And hopefully, some small level will manage